Hi, welcome to the class this morning. Probably a little bit close, I'm just going to sneak myself back. Today we're going to focus on a lot of back exercises to just nurture the back because it probably needs a bit of attention every now and then. So separate your toes, have your ankles, knees and hips on top of one another, shoulders keep them dropped away from the ears and hands onto your lower belly. Let's take a breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth, stomach moves in. Breath in through the nose. And then out through the mouth. Hands a bit higher. Breath in and sighing out. Let's do one more breath like that and then we'll get started. Exhaling and arms come down. Inhale, arms rising up. Let's exhale, take them to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift up. And then exhale, take the arms straight down in front. Again, but this time we'll lift up onto the balls of the feet. Inhale up. Exhale, arms to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms rising up. And then exhale, bend the knees, arms come down, heels still lifted. Inhale, arms come up. Sighing out to the side. So movement with breathing. Inhale, forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift up. Come down a little bit more into those legs and then we'll just do it one more time. Inhale, rising up. Sighing up. Inhale, forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift. And then last time, come on down. Come on up, lower the heels down and take the feet wide. Before we do any balance, we'll do some back exercises up here. Hands onto your thighs, breath in. And tip your body weight forward. We want to make sure our back is straight and we also want to make sure that you're feeling comfortable enough in your back to bring the arms out. If you don't, take them back down. For your eye gaze, the best thing to do is have your eye gaze slightly forward of looking straight down. So slightly forward will keep your spine in natural, neutral alignment. If you can, move forward into your toes a little bit more so you get a lovely stretch through the back of the legs. A few more breaths here. Now bring your hands onto your waist. Take a breath in and then just move your waist to the right side. So this is going to work your back and your waist a little bit more. Bring it back center and then go to the left side. Inhale back center. Not as one a little bit. And then change side. Inhale right center. So Korea.
Oh no.
Inhale, center, and then stay here. For those of you who need this support, hands back onto your thighs, or if you can, arms straight in front. Shoulders stay relaxed, your arms are on an angle that the back is on. Deep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, the arm goes slightly forward. And then bring the hands onto the thighs, bend the knees and come up. Good. So you probably just want to give your back a reverse stretch. So pushing in to those lower back muscles and looking up. Okay, so we're going to repeat that with the feet a little bit narrower. Still wider than the hips though. Hands onto your thighs, shoulders relaxed, tip forward again. So you're going to either stay here with the hands supported on the thighs or arms to the side. Just make sure that you've got your feet forward facing. Earlier start today than I did last week. We've got a lot of stuff on. And I also want to get a washing load on it before we leave, so lots to do today.
Can you tell them what we're doing?
We've got gymnastics, we've got invites to write to the party, and then we've got to get to a party as well. A few more breaths. Now hands onto your waist, and then of course watching Survivor in the night. Breath in, turn your body the other way first this time. Inhale, breathe center, and then go the other side. Inhale, bring it back center. Go side to side again. Inhale theta. So you really feel this working the back. Coming back to center, hands can stay on your thighs. They can go back to the side, or if you can, up on that angle, and you can feel the back really having to work here. Tamara. 4 more breaths. And then bring the arms in, lower them down, bend the knees to come out of that safely. Zip the legs up. Let's balance to release the back. Sink on in. And then bring your hands to prayer. So that pushing down of the knee that's on top will release the glute, but therefore releasing the back as well. 2 more breaths. Now slide that leg over and around, and then bring your right arm under. And have your fingers lifting up and pushing forward towards me. 2 breaths to go. So unravel, and then we switch across the other leg over on top. The hands are once more into prayer. Dropping the knee down. Slide that leg over. Take our right arm under. Fingers are up. Few more breaths. Good. Our arms to the side. Our left foot is down, our right foot floats away. This is our aeroplane. This is also going to make your back work a little bit. Always nice to have a little bit of participation from your children. Or anyone else that might be working out with you. And switch. Keep the arms out. Take the left forward. And then we tip through again. This is a lovely stretch, hopefully, for your supporting leg. 2 more breaths. Come up out of that. Right foot along the side of the left leg. We dig our heel in. Your hands can stay low at the heart. Find the third eye or lift. Yeah. Feeling good, eye goes up, but remember, we always do this same one at the end. So look up there if you can't now. This is the comienzo. So let's change legs. Foot in, knee out, and then arms. Esto lo llevo más al lado. Otro. 2 more breaths. So let's bring our arms down. I'm going to move the screen down, but I'll also move closer. Puedes, por favor, basta. Está un tornillo salió de la silla. Okay, so suben y se bajan, saltando cada rato. Okay, so we're going to start on our knees. That's why I haven't taken the screen down too low. The legs are wider than the hips. So from here, we're going to tip forward from the waist. Your feet want to lift off. Arms are up. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Tienes que poner así la boca abajo. Hacerlo correctamente. Inhale up. Exhale and squeeze the shoulder blades. Se no saben, déjame hacerlo más. Go for 4 more. No quiero ruido. Suficiente. Eso que es el pedazo de que no sé en el piso. Suck it. Now take the arms back, then extend. So bending and extending. Y mueves desde el frente de pantalla. Extending back. We'll come back and do these later, but you just got 4 more. From here, we're going to bring our hands down and work into our back in a different way. So let's move the back leg away, front arm. Take a breath in, move them to diagonals. Then straighten them out. So now it's your Si no quieres desayunar, sales de la cocina. ¿Qué te parece?
Piano.
Down lower the arm and leg down. Change to the other side. Breath in to the diagonals. Shoulders keep them relaxed. Go for a few more, and then we're going to make our way down onto our belly, doing so via some tricep push-ups. You're more than welcome to do them on your toes, but I'm going to do them on my knees. So I'm going to lower that arm and leg down. Because I'm going to be on my knees, I need to take my body weight forward more over my arms. Arms are in narrow. Inhale down, exhale lift. Just 10 of these because we'll revisit later. Three more. All right, so from here we're going to take our toes up if they were down. Down if they were up, and then lower and hold. And then come on all the way down. Good job. So that was just giving our triceps and our back a little bit of extra work. So lift the legs up. Let's give the arms a break. Inhale, open, double clap. Double clap. Use just percussion breathing. Like that. A few more. Now we're going to take the legs wide and hold them there, lift them up, arms in a V, hold them there too, squeeze. Four more breaths. Sit those arms and legs together, lift up, and relax. Cool, we're going to push ourselves into a child's pose and just have a quick stretch for our back. We will revisit the back exercises shortly, but for now let's get into some front abs. So lie on your back. Feet pointed up, chin tucks into the chest, head and shoulders are lifted. We're making sure you're looking at your stomach. Breath out, stomach contracts down. Breath to prepare, rise on up. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. So movement with breathing, that's what the Pilates is all about. It's also getting that breath to do the right thing. So the exhalation makes the contraction come into the body. Do 2 more. So this one, come right up to sticking point, come back halfway, rise up again. So this is a smaller level now, more intensity, because you're not lowering back as far. Make sure you don't let that elbow touch down. Muscle complete. 2 more breaths. Then we're going even smaller again. So come up and then just a centimetre back. Next, so we're going to hold out, bring the arms forward. We're going to peel our body up slow. Squeeze the leg. Oh, doesn't want to do it. Oh, that was hard. Inhale, sit tall. Some days are just harder than others. Take the legs away. Now you're going to have your toes down, then you're going to push heels down. The movement, if you see, comes from the hip. The upper body is also moving a bit. So your heel, toe, heel, toe. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, last one. And then stay with the heels down. Slowly, let's take our way back. And then arms and legs away. So a quick break here for the upper belly. And we're going to continue some lower belly. Head stays down. Going to scoop. Flex, back down, return, change sides, scoop, flex. When you do the flex, you're going to lift the heel up a little bit higher, but it doesn't come up too high. The legs that are not moving, the leg that's staying still, don't let it creep in too close. So you see my ankle is slightly larger than 90 degrees, and that way the abs are staying activated the whole time. Yeah, the lower belly has to stay working. Inhale, flying out. Inhale, bring it in. Just a little bit longer. It's completely impossible to have a soundless house when you live with other people. And they're in the house. They're not being too bad though. Keep going. We've just got one more time on each side after this. Down, scoop, up and in. Then we'll have a mini break again before we get into upper and lower belly. So bring the knees in and just roll them in. A little bit of a relax. So upper and lower belly combined. Legs are back up on that angle. You're going to twist. Same side. So we're going the same way. So this twist is getting your side working too. Switch. Ready. Two more. Okay, so bring the knees in, roll yourself around. We're coming up into our hands to do some planks. And we'll do some on the elbows. Bracing the belly, hands underneath the shoulders, feet if you can, otherwise you're on your knees. Bottom drop down, shoulders relax back. So I'm going to try and bring our knee around to touch our elbow. So breath in and then see how you've got to move forward a little bit to get there. It's tough. And from here, onto your elbows. Inhale, move your body forward. Exhale, push it back. Inhale. Now after this, we're going to be rested on our belly to get into back exercises. And we're just going to reverse the sequence that we did them in. So the arms will have a mini break before we get into our tricep push-ups, which still works around the trapeze part of your back, which is sort of the shoulder blade area. And push down onto your belly. Wonderful. The first little bit, the arms will have a break. So you can have your chin or your forehead down. Lift the legs up. Inhale to close. Exhale, double open. So it's the reverse of before. One more. Hold it together. Lift up. Fingers together. Take them up too. Bring it on in, hands close by. Back down with those legs. Actually, tuck your toes. Zip the arms in. And we're just going to use our toes to do a full push up. Then you can do it on your knees. Just 10. Hold it here, push back onto all fours. Wonderful. We went with the back leg first last time. Let's move the front leg away first now. Arm lifts. Lift and lower. It's going to be a really hot day today with a really strong wind going. So hopefully, fingers crossed, no fires. Because tomorrow's going to be hot too. Okay, hold it here. Let's pull it in. Switch to the other side. Breath in. Up you go. Decided to give Anna a birthday party. Her birthday's in a few weeks. And I've never really had a party at the house. When I was younger, we were overseas a lot on her birthday. But with Anna, she's always missed out on everything. So I thought, all right, give her one. I'm not going to invite many kids. But last night when I couldn't sleep, I was thinking about it. So if you have any ideas of games, I already know a few that I'm going to do. Bring the arm and leg down. Let's come back up onto our knees. Open the legs wide. Wider than the hips. Feet we're going to lift when we tip forward. Good. So arms, inhale up, exhale, squeeze. So I'm going to do pass the parcel, of course. We're going to do pin the tail on the donkey. Because of COVID, we can't really do, it's that game that you have to dress yourself up and then you can start cutting the chocolate. Can't remember the name of that game, but I really liked that when I was a kid. I might do egg and spoon race again. A few things. We'll spend most of the time outside. The garage is big, so I'll put the car out and then we can be in the garage like this. And I'll definitely eat out there because I don't want too much mess in here too more. It'll be on a Sunday too. It's going to be a busy Sunday, but I'll get a live stream in. Hold it here. Let's take it back. and then bend. For a few more. See how the feet are lifted? Yeah. Stop there. We're going to take the hands to the side and then squeeze them back. Okay, so we're going to just do a tiny yoga to loosen and strengthen. Tuck the toes, push back to down dog. Lift the right leg up, then float forward to a plank, and then lower to chaturanga or our crocodile in our Pilates terms. Then you're going to lower that foot down and push up, knees off the mat, and then push back to your down dog. Left side, lift it up, come forward to plank. Lower to chaturanga. Lower that foot to lift you up. And then tuck over. Can we do that one more time each side? Cross. Right leg up. Come forward to plank. Lower to chaturanga. Lower that foot to lift up. Off your knees the whole time. Push back to your down dog. Left side. Come forward to plank. Lower to your chaturanga. Foot down. Back to the down dog. And then knees down, toes together, sit into your child's pose. So that's a really nice warming exercise for your body. You might feel a little bit sweaty. So we're going to roll over and get into some more belly again. It's nice. I smile because the yoga just makes you feel alive. It's wonderful. Got your heels, toes pointed up, heels are down. Holding on behind the head, breath in, lift up. Now, of course, we'll get into some more back when we come back up to standing. Finish it off. But for now, let's pay attention to the belly. So this one we're coming up, and we come back just halfway. Rise again. And you really feel a contraction coming in when you breathe out, tummy moves down. See how we go when we get to that rolling up part. I don't know if my body will do it. Couldn't do it nearly in the first one. Let's fingers crossed for the second. But right now we're coming up and then centimetre back. So we're not coming right up yet. Just coming to that sticking point. Four more. So hold it up, bring the arms forward, shoulders stay relaxed. We're peeling up. If you feel like you're not going to be able to, straighten those legs. So I really made the most of that breath then. Inhale to up, come down. So remember before we did the heel toe, we're going to do it again, but the legs are wider, arms are in. So you're heeling down, toes, heel, toes. Shoulders relaxed. We're nearly there. 2 more on each side after this one. And then feet together, arms out, roll yourselves back. Ooh, arms and legs away. Nice. Really nice release there. We need to get back into the lower belly. Remember before we were doing that single leg scoop? Get into it now. In a moment we're going to change things though. So instead of doing the single leg, we're going to do the double. This is the last single. Now let's do double. A few more. Last one. Now hold it here. We're opening our legs a bit wider. We're flexing our feet. And then we're going to push both legs without any scoop. Just a straight push. And bring it in. Yes, we've got this party today. And on top of that new Bunnings in Doncaster, there's a hotel. I'm very curious to see what the party rooms are like. It's meant to have a good restaurant. One of my clients went there during New Year's Eve celebrations. She said it was good food, good view. But I'm really curious to see it for myself. I've been into the Bunnings. I'm not a fan of that Bunnings. I prefer Manawati. But it's close. Close to home, you can't complain. 3 more. Then we're going to give ourselves a little bit of a stretch before we do upper and lower belly together. So bring the legs in, pull them in, and just roll in and out, loosening it up. So this is again, like before we did the upper and lower belly attacking as well into the obliques. We're going to do it again, but different exercise. So your head can be down or it can be lifted. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our arms to one side, legs go one way and then they kick. And then you go the other way and then they kick. Just go side to side. Go for a few more, and then we're going to get into our final lot of planks before we make our way back up to standing. Do some back, some balance, and then you're done. Nearly there though. 1 more each way. And bring it in. Roll yourselves all the way up so we can flip ourselves over. Now this is not so much a Pilates lot of planks. It's going to be down and down and up. So from your hands down to the elbows and then pushing back up. We're going to start with the same arm leading, and then I'll tell you when to switch sides. So we go down, down, up, up. One arm, doesn't matter which arm you're opting to start with, that's the arm that keeps going. Last one on this side. Switch it up. Stop. Woo! Nice. All right, we're going to make our way up to standing. See how much I need to move the screen. A little bit more. Let's take our legs wide. Hands onto the thigh, tipping forward. Keep your arms there. Take them out. And as you breathe out, feel that stomach lifting up. Lean forward into your toes a little bit more. And we're bringing the heart rate all the way back down. Kids haven't practically touched their breakfast. That's all right, I'll eat before we leave. Hands onto the waist. Breath in, go that way first. Bring it in, go the other way. That side to side movement works your back in a different way. So you can bring your hands back onto your thighs or bring them out in front. Nice straight arms, shoulders relaxed. As you breathe out, feel the tummy rise. Back is working. Oh, good job. Bring it in, hands onto your thighs. Let's come on up. Give ourselves a little stretch like we did at the very beginning. And then bring the feet a little bit closer, but not underneath the hips. They're still a bit wider. Hands onto your thighs. We tip down again. Option, arms come to the side. Remember, we're leaning forward, so getting that lovely stretch through the back of the legs. It's nice to get your workout in early. Really lovely to know that you've done something productive just to start the day. After this, like I said, I've got my washing to do. And I'll get on my vibrator machine. Saying I can't walk anymore. Got to do some more stuff. So listen, we're going to bring our hands onto our waist. Breath in, go that way first. Inhale, bring it center. And then go to the side. I can't always fit it in during the week anymore, so I was planning on doing it either before or after the class, and I thought, no, get the class done. Didn't realise Ramiro was here. He must have been watering the garden. I thought he was out running. But he decided not to run today. Last one. All right. Arms can stay on your thighs. They can be side or come forward to me. After this team, we will get into some lovely balancing. The body will really appreciate it too, because all of it's going to be releasing into the back. Hands onto the thigh, bend the knees, come out of it. You'll feel probably a really big pull straight in the back. That will loosen out. So step onto your side, come into your star, either with the foot down or lifted. Just make sure you're still on your lateral plane, so facing forward with the chest. Switch. Tell you with that rainbow, perfect washing day. I love washing clothes. Like at the end when they're clean and you're folding them. I love it. I think I mentioned when I lived in Santa Cruz, the Galapagos. Not in Isabella. Isabella was fine because it was always sunny, but Santa Cruz, you had to be careful because the rain would come a bit more frequently. And I remember I have to brush back because this is when we were living not so close to the centre. Bring it in. And I'd have to run to get that washing off the line. Didn't want to wait another day. Push that foot into your hands, arms up. pop out of that. We'll switch. Knees are together, arms lifted. Here we go. 2 more breaths and we're going for our lockdown balance, even though we aren't going back into lockdown. Come on, bring it to the side. Lift up. It's a nice feeling to know that we aren't going to go back into lockdown, I'll tell you. It's very nice. We've been there, we've done that. We're enough vaccinated, we don't need it anymore. Bring it in. Change to the other foot. Arm, knee, foot, heel. Good, we know our body parts, right? Let's bring it in. We'll go for our tree pose. Right foot along the side of the left leg. Hands to heart. Third eye lifted. We worked core. We did do a bit of arms, but it was a lot of front, a lot of back, and a little bit of side. Eye gaze up. Let's change. Heel in, knee out, hands to heart, third eye. Steady your balance with that breath. It certainly helps. Bring the arms in, release that foot. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Hope you enjoyed today's session. Your back got a lot of attention and it definitely deserved it. So thank you for joining me. Enjoy the replay.